Hey, this is Chaplain Moore here to bring you a meditation on Matthew 11, verse 25 through 30. In this passage, we've been talking all week about how to have rest and serenity and prayer and giving up all of the stress and the worry and chaos of life and how to give that up. And that's what is being addressed here in these verses and why I selected it for meditation this week. What's going on is one of the main people who ushered in Jesus' ministry has been arrested. There's political angst going on and uncertainty with all of the religion that's going on and upheaval, politics rising, who's going to take over. And in the middle of all of this, Jesus stops and acknowledges the time and the stressors that are going on. And so that's what we're going to be jumping into as we look through this. Starting in verse 25, at that time Jesus said, "I praise you, Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because you have hidden these things from the wise and learned and revealed them to little children. Yes, Father, for this was your good pleasure. All these things have committed to me by my Father. No one knows the Son except the Father, and no one knows the Father except the Son, and those whom the Son chooses to reveal him." Then he says, "Come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, those who are burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." We've been talking how religion, spirituality, letting go is the only way to have that rest, that quality of life holistically with our mind, our bodies, and our souls. When we have our soul that is unrested, it is just chaos and we don't know what's going on. As we talked earlier this week, the horses understand that. The horses are uneasy with that, and that it's harder for them to combine with their herd because they don't know how to trust you when you yourself are not at peace with yourself. We talked about taking time to understand the serenity of the moment and in nature, and understanding that though the world and though media purports that everything is just going to hell in a handbasket and everything is going wrong, the chaos is winning and evil is persisting, when we look and took time and sought nature and to realize that the world has, yes, destruction, yes, has politics, yes, has things that are unnerving, but it also has peace, it also has beauty. And when we take time, and then for the rest of our souls to smell the flowers and to give credit to the one who made these wonderful things throughout the earth, this is how we have that quality of life. This is how we have rest for our souls. We are weary, we are unnerved, we are worried, we have so much anxiety built up, but the only place that we can get rid of it is to offer it up to our higher power. And here this is saying clearly that at least for my upbringing, for my faith group, that Jesus is that one that can give me rest, because I lay down my burdens and I take upon myself a yoke of gentleness and humble. It's rest for my soul. It is easy and the burden is light. When my soul is at rest, I can keep going to the day to day. When my soul is secure and I can trust being a part of the herd, the pack, being a part of connecting with like-minded believers, I can do this one more day. Making those small steps. Here, this might be a big step to letting go and exchanging. Though it's a simple step, it may not be easy, but wouldn't it be worth a shot? Wouldn't it be better than trying to fill that void and that burden with everything else? Things that contaminate our body, that contaminate our mind. We can't fill that void with stuff of this earth. Not with things that make us feel good, with things that let us act out in our anger. But we can fulfill our soul with things that are of the soul. And that is recognizing the God who has everything in control. May you, too, find peace in making that small, simple change, that small step of letting go and exchanging your heavy burdens for something that is light, that gives you peace. My ultimate prayer for you is that you get to have this so that your quality of life is worth living each and every day. This is Chaplain Moore, caring more about you. Have a blessed day.